Hello everyone, this is lesson number 6, HSK free, and we quickly repeat words from last lesson. Sun, umbrella, 经理 manager, director, 办公室 office, 脚 food, low building floor, 树 it's a tree, 疼 painful to sorrow, it also could be a verb, 容易 easy, 难 difficult, 太太 madam wife, 秘书 secretary, 辆 a major word for vehicle, and first word for today is 拿 to take some, to hold, to bring, to take. Let's see. I take an umbrella to school. 我拿伞去学校。So I take 伞 it's an umbrella. 去 to go to 学校 school. So 我拿伞去学校. Be careful because it's second, it's third. 我拿伞去学校. 我拿伞去学校. Next one, he brings a book to the manager. 他拿书给经理. 他拿书. He take a book. 他拿书. He brings a book also could be. Here is 给, it's for someone or to someone. 给经理 manager. As you can see, he brings a book to the manager. Or you can say he brings a book to give to the manager. For the manager. To give it to the manager. So 他拿书给经理. Here just for 给 someone. 给我给经理 and so on. 他拿书给经理. Next one, the wife brings things to me. 太太拿东西给我. 太太 wife 拿 brings take 东西 some things, some stuff 给我 to me or for me 给我. So 太太拿东西给我. Next one, it's a grammar point. It's ba. It's preposition ba. What does it do? It's as you can see on the right part it's ba pronunciation, on the left part it's a show hand. So we use hand for something. For what? You can translate it like to take something, but here is just a grammar point. Let's see. I put the umbrella downstairs. 我把伞放在楼下. As you can see, we can say it. 我放伞在楼下. Or 我放在 I take an umbrella and put it under the stairs. Or just I put the umbrella downstairs. Here is ba for you can translate it like to take. For example, I take an umbrella, 我把伞 and 放 it's put. So I put 在楼下 and put it under the stairs. As you can see in English, they omitted. I take a sun, I take an umbrella and I put the umbrella downstairs. So here is ba for you can translate, you cannot translate, but in Chinese just put this sun from the end of the sentence to the before verb. As you know, for example, 我喜欢茶. I like tea. But also you can say 我把茶喜欢. Something like that. So you can put san from the end in front of the verb, in front of the fang. I think next example will be more clearly. He takes the book to the secretary. 他把书拿给秘书. So you can say 他拿书给秘书. So you can 书 and na to vice versa. You can reverse it and use the sentence without ba. But with ba, you can put an object in front of the verb. So you can see here is subject, here is object, and here is object, here is subject. And the verb, the action. So 他把书拿给秘书 for secretary. He, it's easy to translate it like just to hold, to take. For example, he takes a book, 他把书 and bring it to the secretary. 拿给秘书. So I think here's ba. It's really a bit complicated. If you try to use it without translation, you always need to imagine in your head something. But it's easier to use to just translate like a hold. For example, 他把书 or take. He takes the book, 他把书 and 拿给秘书 and bring it to secretary. Or he holds the book and give it to secretary. Something like that. Let's see next one. The manager give me the documents. 经理把文件给我. 经理 manager hold or take 文件. 文件 it's a document. So the manager take the documents and 给我 and give it to me. In English, just the manager gives me the documents. But you also can say the manager takes documents and give it to me. Here is the same. Let's see what translation said. 经理把文件给我. It's really not easy grammar point. But slowly. But it's easy just to translate like to hold, to take. Because you can see the hand and for example, I hold the door and close it like that. Something like that. 经理把文件, the manager hold the documents and give it to me, or take the documents and give it to me. Or just give it to me. So I hope you're still here. Next one, pang. Pang, it's a fat. It's easy. It's just a fat. For example, he's very fat and walks slowly. 他很胖. 他很胖. He's very fat. 走得慢. Man, it's slow. Though it's to walk. But we cannot say walk slow. We need to walk slowly. So we use the for this one. 走得慢. So 他很胖. 走得慢. Next one, the manager is a little fat. Is a little fat. 经理有点胖. 经理 manager. 有 has. 点 it's a bit of something. And 胖 fat. So 有点 you can translate like is a little or has a little. So 经理有点胖. The manager is a little fat or has a bit of overweight, you can say. 经理有点胖. Next one. Actually, I'm not fat. 其实我不胖. 其实 actually. Oh, it's not so. Next one is 其实 actually, in fact. It's a bit, I think it's from HSK4. it's like reality, and 其实 in reality or actually. It's really from HSK4, I think. 其实我不胖. Actually, in reality, I'm 不胖. I'm not fat. 我不胖.其实我不胖. Let's see. Actually, in fact. Actually, he is very thin. 其实他很瘦. 其实 actually 他很瘦. He is very thin. 他很瘦. So it's thin. I hope you remember. Because 胖 it's a fat. So it's I think next one. So 瘦 thin, lean 瘦. 其实他很瘦. Actually, he's very thin. I think it's pretty easy. Next, the more you teach, the more it's easy. The more it's in some point in HSK5, you will realize you only need few glands and some characters, some words, and in not in like separate, but in context, in examples, and you really memorize them very fast, very fast. Just we need to overcome the struggle and up to HSK4, F5, and when the flow, the language will come into you, you will know everything in a sentence except few words, few new words. Of course, in Chinese a lot of words. We still need 2 years, I think, for 3 years for HSK4 or HSK6 in mid tempo. In fact, the homework isn't difficult. 其实作业不难. 其实 in fact 作业 homework 不难 not hard. 其实作业不难. What I hope this one, but you still you're not necessary to use it in your language. I think it's really very rare to use. It's not rare to use. Not so it's not so obligated to use. Just you can say it without it, but you just need to understand when you say it, what does it mean. You just put this subject in front of the verb, nothing more. So do not be scared. It's pretty, in Chinese grammar, it's really easy. It's just I think it's not even grammar. Sometimes it's just the way we use something in which part of, for example, some words could be in a sentence, in the beginning of the sentence, in the middle of the sentence, and that's only difference between that's on what's the grammar point. And HSK5, I think it's most of this like that. Actually, I don't want to go. 其实我不想去. 其实 actually 我不 I'm not I don't 想 I don't want 我不想去 I don't want to go 不想去. 其实我不想去. And last one for today is 瘦 thin or lean. 瘦. She is very thin. She is very thin and beautiful. 她很瘦. He's very lean. I think lean is better. Lean is a really cool word. 她很瘦. 很漂亮. Beautiful. 很漂亮. 她很瘦. 很漂亮. I think it's really good. We don't need to say 她很瘦和很漂亮 or 还有很漂亮. Just use this. Just there's a little pause. 她很瘦很漂亮. Next one, the wife is thinner than the secretary. I think it's you cannot say another way. Otherwise you lose at least your wife. 太太比秘书瘦. 太太, the wife, 比, as you remember, is than something. Then when you compare something. 太太比秘书 then secretary 瘦. In Chinese, just 瘦. In English, with R on the end. Thinner. Here we just use B and everything is clear. 太太比秘书瘦. 太太比秘书瘦. And last one. He is so thin, it doesn't look good. 他瘦的不好看. Here is a bit also a grammar point. We know this the for creating adverb, but here is not adverb. 他瘦 he is thin, and which degree or at which manner? At this manner that it's not really good looking. 瘦的不好看, 不好看, not looking good. So 他瘦的不好看. Also you can say like this. He's thin, 他瘦. He's thin that in the end it's not looking good. Or as a result, it's not looking good. So 他瘦的不好看. 他瘦的不好看. So let's repeat our words from this lesson. Na, to take, to hold, to bring. As you can see, this show, this hand in the bottom of this character help you. Ba, preposition to take something. I think maybe ba. He doesn't want. Pang, it's a fat. I think it is easy to remember. 其实, actually, in fact, 其实, 瘦, thin, lean. And it's not so much for this lesson, but we still have one idiom for today. Mama hoo hoo. It's last one from last lesson, from previous. 打手打脚, extravagant spending money freely. 打手打脚. Previous, 小心翼翼, very carefully, cautiously. For example, study or take something. 他小心翼翼地拿杯子. And new one for today is 七上八下, 7 up, 8 down. What does it mean? 七上八下. Nervous, uneasy, literally 7 up, 8 down. So before the exam, I feel nervous. 考试前我心里七上八下. So 考试前 before the exam, 考试前 in front of exam or before the exam, 我心里 心 it's heart, 里 inside, so inside your heart or you can say in your mind, in your soul, 我心里七上八下. As you already can understand, it's not literally by themselves. Sometimes it could, you can understand sometimes, but here it's completely out of any guessing. So 七上八下. You just need to be memorized, I think. Nervous and easy. But still very interesting. I think it's really interesting. As you can see, we already know 6 idioms. This one is very cool. Ba, ma, ma, ho, ho. This one, it's not really, it's more grammar point. Yi, xin, yi, yi. Also very good one. With single mind focus. It's very similar with this one. Xiao, xin, yi, yi. Very cautiously, very careful. Maybe not so. Maybe not so similar. But still. So see you in the next lesson.